What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? Yeah, we outside today. So today is Tuesday. I got some crazy chickens over there. We got a rooster, and he he got a bunch of girlfriends over there. So they being a little wild, but that's not what we here for. I hope y'all are having an amazing Tuesday. We just finished joining Andale Homestead with Tuesday, which is always great. All the words you need to hear. So I hope your morning is getting off good. It is now lunchtime. Hashtag replay if you are catching the replay. We are trying something a little different, but we outside because we got a lot of medicine growing out here. So we need to talk about it because we do need to get some and talk about some of the things we're gonna do. Look, to get it prepared. The thing with some of these herbs and volunteer plants that grow, you want to get them when they in season. You may not need them right now, but when you do need it and you don't have it, and it was totally free and growing right in your yard, you should have got it, right? So we're just gonna grab some and I'm gonna talk about the difference in dandelion, milk thistle, not milk thistle, dandelion, sow thistle, and wild lettuce. They all in the same family, the daisy family, pretty much. They all have basically the same um amazing benefits. You know, they can be easily identified, and we got tons of it growing around here. So I decided, let me pop on. We can harvest some together and take it inside and do our thing. I'm gonna tincture it. I've been doing this for 3 days, and I'm just getting around to it. So Bobby should be proud of me today. I spent all day yesterday in the kitchen playing. I think I got most of that. No, I didn't. Oh man, I got most of that out of my way. But I still got more. Thank you, Sandra. Good morning, Dragon Queen, G Mama Rose, Caroline. I am Sweet Thumb, Kenyatta's Journey, Riri. I am on Facebook and YouTube. So I just wanted to see how this was going to work out. Hey, Byron Holmes, Cynthia, Soil family, I appreciate you all. If y'all can hit the thumbs up for us, show some type of love so the algorithm can see that we live, y'all. We live. So we're going to go over here. Look at this garden. This garden. First of all, y'all see I got a jacket on. I'm freezing. I'm cold. It got down to 40 degrees last night, but ain't nothing to cry about. It's 65 degrees. I'm freezing. I'm freezing. Hey, Maxine, Terry, what's up, Soil family? I'm freezing. So I got my jacket on and, of course, shorts and my boots because the weather can be bipolar. If you're in the sun, it's too hot. So you take your jacket off. If you're in the shade, I swear I need a snowsuit. So the garden is doing great. You know, it seemed pretty happy. These fava beans, I don't know what they doing. Bobby, we ain't never grew these things before. But these are fava. Let me turn. Oh, I don't know if I can turn y'all around, but I need to. These fava beans are just getting taller. Let's see if I can figure this out. Settings, camera. No, turn y'all around for a second. There we go. These fava beans, y'all, have gone completely crazy. And it got tons of flowers on it. I don't see no beans yet. But I guess they coming. I guess they coming. We got potatoes, my favorite. Potatoes in a box, potatoes in pots, potatoes everywhere. So we got a lot going on. But you know, it wouldn't be us if we didn't. Um, we're gonna go over here to where all of the herbs are. I need to bring up the chat so I can see. Them beans crazy. They ain't beaning though. They just going crazy. They just growing and putting off a whole bunch of. Now, y'all, I am scared. Disclaimer. Bobby always say that I think it's alligators in the ditch. I don't think it's alligators in the ditch, but I know it's snakes over here. So I am nervous. And I did text him before I went live. I was like, I'm going live. So hopefully I won't see nothing move while I'm over here. That's just our little secret. Um, so you see these plants growing up everywhere, right? I'm gonna be careful because it's gonna stick me. Let me grab my sister. So we got three things growing right now, and they all look similar. We have dandelion, which most people are starting some plants. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Kiki. Um, we have dandelion growing. You know when you see dandelion, even though they all put off this little white flower, they put off this little white flower, dandelion, um, sow thistle, wild lettuce. Wild lettuce isn't flowering now, but this sow thistle, pick a leaf. You can eat this. This is edible. I would eat it first. I ain't a doctor, so I would say you got to do your research. I wouldn't eat this now because it's gonna be bitter. Once it go to flour, it's bitter. But if you catch it, yes, I said bitter, bitter, bitter. Once it go to flour, it is bitter. You know, definitely do your research to see what the benefits are of the thistle family, milk thistle, which is good for your lungs, lung support, digestive. This is a natural pain killer. It's in the wild lettuce dandelion family. They all pretty much hold the same properties. Um, the dandelion is love that accent. The dandelion is usually short. It stays short to the ground. Where the sow and the wild lettuce can grow 6, 7 feet tall. They get tall. The difference is this is sow thistle. Sow thistle. Yeah, so many dandelion plants. And they probably just short plants, right? Dandelion usually doesn't get as tall as these things. They like 4 feet tall right now. And they just keep growing. Don't change, Dragon Clean. Thank you. Do you have your machine just in case? Yeah, he's sitting right here watching. Let me tell you, I can snap my fingers and he gonna come over here because he gonna be like something ain't right. When I'm oil pulling in the mornings and I'm out here doing something, and if like Trudy always doing something. So when I see Trudy doing something, I got a mouthful of coconut, or I'm snapping my finger. Oh, let me stop. I'm snapping my finger, and Thor will come running like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" So yeah, I got my machine here. So the dandelions stay close to the ground. If you pay attention to your dandelion, they should be not even a foot tall or so. Um, this sow thistle, this sow thistle is great for liver support, pain, so many things, digestion, high blood pressure, inflammation, all that good stuff. The difference in the sow thistle and the wild lettuce, even though they look so close alike, wild lettuce got, you see these little thorns that the sow thistle got? Wild lettuce also got thorns along its spine. The leaves, they look a little different, but this is the easy way for me to tell. I know my dandelion is low to the ground, so that automatically, and dandelion usually have one flower per per plant or per stalk. This one got a bunch of flowers. I know my wild lettuce gonna have pricklies or little thorns along the spine of it. That's just easier for me. So as soon as I see a plant and I flip it over and I don't see nothing sticky there, no wild thorns, I say, oh, that's not wild lettuce. But when I see it clean like this with these little thorns on the side, that's why you need to wear gloves when you're harvesting it. And it put off this sap. They all, and I'm gonna show you that in a minute. But this one is sow thistle. Um, what? Like to bring you snakes? Yeah, so you do use the root. So that's why I got that encyclopedia of herbal medicine, because it'll tell you what you want to use the root for, what you want to use. Hey, Odom, what's up, soil family? What you want to use the flower for, what you want to use the stalk or the plant for. So wild lettuce used to be my favorite painkiller, but I've moved on to bigger and better things that I'm not so afraid of. Even though herbs won't hurt you, and I understand this, I'm still afraid of wild lettuce because it worked too good. So, but I found something that my body can tolerate better. I'm not afraid of, and I don't have to worry about it so much. So, is the book on your website? Not yet, not yet, Dan. So, I'm gonna cut one of these down so you can see these thistles have. I don't know if you can see this milky white substance. Let me come up some more. That one. You might be able to see it. Yeah, that one might be better. See that milky white substance? I don't like to get that on my skin because it can be irritating. Plus, this sow thistle is all prickly and sticky and uncomfortable. These things will stick you. Hey, Butler. Happy birthday, Jerry. Um, y'all make sure y'all wish Jerry Butler happy birthday. I don't even think I can do it. Um, you want to wear gloves because these little pricklies can irritate your skin and it'll make you itch. It'll go away, but you don't want to be you don't want to just try it and then have to deal with irritated skin until it decide to wear off. So definitely wear your gloves. But this is sow thistle. And again, I will do my research and the difference in wild lettuce, sow thistle, and dandelion. They are all popping up everywhere. Most of the time you see stuff and you thinking, oh, that's just dandelion, and it could be sow thistle. This is medicine. This is medicine, y'all. This is the stuff that has basically cured me, has made me a whole lot better. Plants. I am grateful to say that I'm off all synthetic medicines for the first time in 20 plus years, 25 years or so. Throw over there talking to me. First time in over 20 something years, I am off all synthetic medicines, thanks to God and these plants. Now, I'm gonna explain it because I know some people don't have a clue what went on with me last week, and I'm gonna explain it, what all I did and what all it took. But I'm gonna harvest some of this thistle. I'm gonna take it. It is a thistle. It's a sow thistle. I'm gonna harvest some of this thistle, take it in the house, clean it up good. I'm gonna chop it up, put it in my alcohol, then we'll have some. But we got plants all up and down our property line, all the way back. Everywhere Bobby got banana plants, we got sow thistle. Now we got dandelion popping up everywhere too. We have dandelion root, we got dandelion flowers, we got dandelion leaves. Now I need sow thistle. I'm not using it right now, but I'm putting it in our apothecary. I'm gonna get my tincture started because I don't want to happen to need it or somebody need it, and I just didn't get it while it's growing. So I get it now, process some, and we good to go. What's up, boy? What you crying for? I'm right here. What's the cells? What's that? I don't think I understand. Let me see, because I'm sure I missed. And wear gloves because again, it can irritate your skin. How do you tell the difference? So again, the dandelion is close to the ground. It's very short plant. It grow close to the ground. This is how I tell. This is the easy way for me to be able to tell. My dandelions grow short to the ground, and they just volunteer. We didn't plant them here. They grow short to the ground. The and it's usually one flower per stalk, but at least they are short to the ground. That's your dandelion. When I know wild lettuce, my leaves, the back of the leaves that'll stick you, they on the back of the leaf on the spine too with wild lettuce. Wild lettuce can get tall, really tall, just like the sow thistle, but the sow thistle doesn't have those pricklies, but they all serve basically the same benefits. These thistles are great for liver function, digestion, so many things. So most of the time when you having issues with your liver, milk thistle is where you want to go. This is the same family. So definitely do your research so you'll know the difference. You can see what you have growing right in your own yard. Medicine. Get them, boy. Get them. Medicine growing right in your yard. All the flowers are yellow. Yep. And they put off little yellow flowers. How do you get the pricklies off? So I just wear gloves. The pricklies are okay. They gonna be there. I just wear gloves because they can poke you and it'll irritate your skin, and that you don't want. Even when I take it inside to wash it, I'll have my gloves on for a while, but I'm just gonna cut it up with my gloves on and fill my jar, and I'll fill my jar up with alcohol, 80 proof or higher, and I'll let that sit for a few weeks. Wild lettuce is for pain. Yes, wild lettuce is for pain. Mullein is good for lung health. Um, so when it comes to herbs, you definitely want to do your research. You want to write things down so that you can better understand what it is and be simple with it. Like don't you do want to go in depth because you want to know the pluses and the minuses, but um try to simplify things so that your brain can hold on to it. Because sometimes when we do too much, your brain is like, what in the world? I'm confused. I'm lost. It's too much. So you try to put 5 herbs in there at one time and it just drive you crazy. And it's confusing. And that's a turn off. It's a turn off. So stinging at a calendula. Can you please tell us more about books so we can purchase it? Yes. So I'll have a I'm my I'll have more information on the book in the next few days, and then I can let you know where y'all can purchase the book. But we'll definitely put out information on where our book can be purchased. It has not been released yet, but we are very, very close. We're working hard at it. So, a little bit about my health. I've been on high blood pressure medicine since I was in my early 20s. I blame my daddy for that. I just said, it's hereditary and life goes on. It could be worse. So I lived my life doing exactly what I wanted, eating exactly what I wanted, and life goes on. Fast forward somewhat to now, and the practices that I choose now because I don't like to take medicine. Our worst enemy is consistency. I'm not consistent with things, and it's just because I ain't consistent with it. But because my blood pressure is always 180s over 100s, 180s plus, over 100s plus, 170 over 90 to 100 is on a good day. Um, And I just say I control my diet, I lose weight, I walk, I drink more water, I take my medicine, I do this, my blood pressure high. And I said, my daddy had high blood pressure. My father passed away, he was 52 years old. He was getting ready for work. He had a massive heart attack. He suffered with very high blood pressure. So, do I just chalk it up and say, my daddy did this to me and this is going to be life? No. So I did a deep dive into herbs because I want my husband and I to live a healthier life as we age. We had a friend that passed away on her 108th birthday. She lived with my husband and I, um, and she just passed away. It was time for her to go. 108. Didn't get sick, nothing. When it was time to go, it was time to go. And I respected that, and I felt like, man, that's the way you live. That's how it's supposed to be done. But she lived a decent, holistic life. She took care of herself. She took care of people around her and people in general. She took care of the land. She took care of the animals. And I felt like, we need to implement a lot of this so that if God see fit that we live 100+ years, at least we can say that we took care of ourselves the best way we can. I, if I and consume myself with synthetic medicine and the foods out here, I don't feel like I'm not doing the best I can just because it's convenient for me to run to the store to get these things. It's convenient for me to go get a loaf of bread. It is. It is. But for my health, it's not. And for my husband's health, it's not. And these things, we do a lot of homemade things, soap, food, even down to junk food, ice cream, cakes, whatever we want. Everything is pretty much from scratch. We are located in Savannah, Georgia. Do we still go out to eat and do things? We do. We yeah, I am growing bitter melons this year. um we go out, we travel, and when we do, we enjoy life. Even being home sometime, we just say, hey, let's go to Jim and Nick's and or Carrie Hilliard's, wherever, and have dinner. And we do. But we made a drastic lifestyle change over the last 3 months, and it was cut out the grocery store. Learn to cook and make these products at home. When I say products, I mean everything. If we can grow it, we'll grow it. If we can make it, we gonna make it. I mean, I have learned how to break a coconut down to make my own coconut oil, our own essential oils. Not only does it save my husband money, I'm a stay-at-home wife, but it's also saving our life. So, hey, Melissa, how do you ever use bottle gourd to lower your blood pressure? So, for my blood pressure, we decided to make this lifestyle change, and it's not just um not taking synthetics. You know, some people would say that's pretty silly. You just take yourself off your own meds. I did. But what I did first was I made this lifestyle change of let me cut the stores out. And that's because I got this thing about preservatives and chemicals. A lot of people fuss at us about, oh, you're using sugar when you make that ginger ale. I do. I do use sugar. Um, I use sugar when I make ginger ale, but it's only 3 ingredients compared to the 27 you're gonna get from the store. Ginger, sugar, and water. It's fermenting, so it's good probiotics. Good. It's good for us. Yes, I do use sugar, but I don't think sugar is honestly our issue. People use sugar for years and they live long lives and they were healthy and whatever they use it to cook with. I say long as you don't abuse it. Too much of anything is bad for you. Too much water is as toxic, but life goes on. I learned how to make our foods at home, especially the things we love. I don't try to take anything from my husband. My husband love his snacks. Just found Lions leaf sage in my yard. Yeah. My husband love his snacks. And I ain't gonna say he can't eat, you know, Rice Krispie treats because they ain't good for him. I'm gonna learn how to make them myself. Everything, yeah, everything in moderation. So that was our first big change. Let's cut out so much of the grocery store. Our grocery bill might be on the lower end, $150 ish a month. We grow as much as we can. We raise our own meat because they playing with that too. Um, and we did that for a while. Started walking and exercising more. My husband go to the gym already. I just don't go with him because I'm not. But it was be consistent. I ain't consistent with walking because I ain't been walking in a long time. But I'm consistent with what we eat. And then I started getting my herbs together. We started using castor oil, which helped tremendously. Hey, Ronnie, once I got my back under control, I had a major back injury. Once I got my pain under control, no pain now for the last few months. All I do is take my castor oil. Hey, Nikki, evil. Sorry, y'all. I put a few drops of castor oil in our navel every single night. My almost instantly, this thing is tripping. Mobile hotspot. That's what I want. All right. So I don't know if y'all can hear me, but I'm gonna keep going. So I put 3 to 5 drops of castor oil in our navel every night. Um, 3 to 5 drops of castor oil in our navel every single night. That helped my husband sleep. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you for being here. Your castor oil has been working. I think we all need a little castor oil in our navel every single night. Honestly, I do. It's not gonna hurt you. It's a herb. So we do the castor oil drops. My husband sleep great. Um, thank you, G Mama Groves. My husband sleep great. My pain level has stopped. My pain is just the best it has been in 11 years. Hey, good morning, Sherry. So started the castor oil and I was like, wow, I can move around. I can do, I feel good. I'm careful because I have a major back injury, but I feel good. Okay. I was on 3 different kind of blood pressure medicines. I had a total hysterectomy. If I had have known castor oil was so powerful before my hysterectomy, even though we ain't having no babies, but I still wouldn't have had that unnecessary surgery. I could have healed myself with castor oil packs. Just rub it. If you have issues with your lungs, I mean your liver, your lungs, fibroids, girly issues, anything, your vision is blurry, aches and pains, rub castor oil on it. Rub castor oil on your eyelids. Put it in a pad. Put your panties on and keep it moving. Give it time. Stay consistent and watch God heal you. Watch God heal you. We got to stay consistent. You know, dang, dang, we got to stay consistent. Keep it moving. That took my pain level to another level. And I was like, oh man, like I can't believe it. But okay, okay. I hear you, God. Let's do something next. We were already working on our diet and what we were consuming, because I think that most of our ailments come from the things from the store, the preservatives, the chemicals, all this stuff. Cut out as much as we can, see what's going to happen next. One day I woke up and I said, I'm sick of taking these pills, 3 different blood pressure pills. Hey, Doug, 3 different blood pressure pills, amlodipine, maxed out. They were like, we can't give you no more. Lisinopril, maxed out. People were like, you better stop taking that lisinopril. What I'm going to do, have a heart attack? Hydrochlorothiazide, 25 milligrams every single day for the last years. One morning I woke up and I said, all right, God, I know what I got to do. You know, I started with the cayenne tincture and um, magnesium oil. We all deficient in magnesium. I said, okay, God, I know what I got to do. I just got to be focused and make sure I do this first. Stopped taking my medicine about almost a month ago, about a month ago. One morning I said, um, I ain't taking this medicine. I sat on the side of the bed, I prayed, and I said, come on, God, I can do this. Does my life mean that much to me to take this serious, get off these synthetic pills, and be true to these herbs? Yeah, this is my life. I ain't got but one. Yeah, I can have this much fun and this much of control so I can live. My life means this much more to me than this little bit of fun. If I don't take control of this is done. That little fun, over. I be sitting at home hurting, laid up in the bed, Bobby rolling me over. Jesus Christ, y'all come help if it ever got that bad. No, I refuse to. So I decided to take control of not just my life, but a little bit of his too. Because Bobby he gotta want this too. I can't just say, hey babe, take this castor oil and take this cayenne because it's doing this for me. He might be like, no, I ain't taking that stuff. It's up to him. I got it. I'm gonna introduce it to us. I stopped that medicine and I said, I watched my blood pressure. I ain't say nothing. Went to the doctor, told three big bold faced lies. When the nurse checked me in, she said, you taking your amlodipine? She started, were you taking your Tylenol? I said, no. Ibuprofen? No. Methacol? No. Nothing for pain? She said, you taking your amlodipine? I said, uh-huh. You taking your lisinopril? Uh-huh. You taking your, I said, mm-hmm. She said, okay. Went on, she weighed me when I got on the scale and the numbers was different. I said, oh, I done lost a few pounds. I did lose some teeth. So I was like, oh, well, I lost like a pound per tooth. I said, but look at God. Look, I'm going to take them 5 pounds. I said, I lost a few pounds. That's great. Sat down. She said, well, let me go get my stuff. I'm going to come back and take your blood pressure medicine. I'm gonna take your blood pressure. I said, okay. And this was in the middle of the day. I used to go to the doctor early in the morning. I take my medicine, and when I go to the doctor at 9:30, and they be like, when did you take your medicine? 7 o'clock. And my blood pressure be 190 over 110. She said, I'm gonna take your blood pressure. I said, okay. She went on, got her stuff, came back. I said, come on, God. Come on. Because I ain't taking these medicine. A pound per tooth, sweet tooth. Pound per tooth. I said, I don't want that. I don't want to have to take this medicine. But even though they think I'm taking it, she came, took my blood pressure. My blood pressure was 118 over 88. I looked at the machine and I looked back at the nurse. She just wrote it down. She didn't see my history, so she just wrote it down, went on about her business. But she had to know that I had to have high blood pressure because of all the medicine. But of course, in her mind, she thinking the medicine got her blood pressure down. She good. When the doctor came in, I love my doctor, y'all. I love my doctor. She watched me on Facebook, so she know what I'm doing. But I love my doctor, and I'm gonna tell you why. 118 over 88 was my blood pressure. When my doctor came in, we sat down, talk. We always talk about what I done made, what I got for sale, because she always want to buy soap. I already had a bag of stuff she wanted. Soap. I had her stuff for. She said, hold on, I'm gonna explain it all in a second, exactly what I take. Um, she said, girl, your blood pressure look good. I said, yeah. She said, I'm so glad it look good and whatever. So she said, I said, yeah, but I stopped taking my medicine. She said, you stopped taking your medicine when? And I looked in my phone. I said, it was 3 weeks ago. She said, Sherry, don't. She said, okay, I'm gonna discontinue all your medicine. She said, I was gonna back you down off some of this medicine. I'm gonna discontinue all of your medicine. I know what you're doing because I watch you. She said, but keep doing what you're doing. I want to see you again in 3 months. She said, I'm gonna get blood work and all this. I want to see you again. They did a stool sample, blood work, everything. She said, I want to see you in 3 months, make sure things are still on the right path, and then I'm gonna switch you over to every 6 months. Hey, Lacious. I said, okay. She said, but I'm proud of you. I'm so excited. I'm proud of you. Let me tell you why I love my doctor so much. She could have easily said, well, you can't just stop all your medicine like that. So I need you to take something. I can give you a lower dosage and we can wean you off of it or whatever. No, she said, I'm going to discontinue all of your medicine. Today, I don't take a pain pill, a blood pressure pill, or nothing else. What I do take is, and I can't say that one thing play a part in this. I'm gonna give you my entire morning routine as to what I do. Very supportive, Demetria. Very supportive. I love that. In the mornings when I get up, I drink some water and then I oil pull. Well, in the morning when I get up, I drink some water. I drink cayenne pepper. I drink about um a quarter of a teaspoon ish, not probably a whole quarter of a teaspoon. So you can start with a half of, or then do your research on cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is amazing. I take about a quarter of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I mix it in a little shot glass of water. I told Wendell, you got to do this. Um, every morning, I drink me some water. I get my cayenne shot ready. I knock it down and drink some water behind it. It doesn't even burn anymore because I'm been doing it for a while. I can feel it a little bit, but it doesn't burn. Um, I take my cayenne shot. I drink me some more water. When that little tingle calm down, I put some coconut oil in my mouth. We oil pull. I do infuse our coconut oil with herbs like cinnamon, um, anise, star anise. What else did I put in it? Clove. Put the coconut oil in, and I oil pull for about 10 minutes every morning. So after I oil pull, I don't do anything for about 30 minutes or so, and then I'll start drinking more water. I spray magnesium oil 15, 20 times in the morning, 15, 20 times in the evening. We are all deficient in magnesium. You'd be surprised at what magnesium can do to your body. I buy magnesium chloride flakes. Um, I don't even take apple cider vinegar anymore, Nikki. I I just don't. I ain't consistent with nothing. Hey, David, that's my problem. But I ain't been taking no apple cider vinegar. Now I use it to clean things and cook with sometime, but I don't just drink it. Like I used to try it, but then I ain't consistent, so I wouldn't do it. What I'm consistent with is oil pulling. I take my cayenne shot every single day. Magnesium. I don't take pills. I don't like pills. I ain't gonna take pills. I'm not even gonna lie. If you can pop pills or take pills every day, take them. I don't take pills. Um, we grow our cayenne pepper, so I just grind up my cayenne pepper. and that's what I take. I'm not good with pills. So I bought magnesium chloride flakes. I mix 1 cup of magnesium chloride flakes to 1 cup of distilled water. I make a spray. My husband and I spray, we spray ourselves. If he got an ache or pain, he'll get the magnesium spray before he grab anything. He'll say, "What that magnesium spray at?" If he got an achy shoulder, he'll just spray his shoulder. He said his hand was aching the other day. He took magnesium oil, sprayed it on his hand, went right away. So we need at least 30 to 40 sprays of magnesium oil every single day. That's a dosage of what you're gonna take in pill wise. That's your biggest organ, your skin. It's gonna absorb that magnesium. It's gonna take you wherever it need to go. You good to go every day. You got to be consistent. I ain't consistent with magnesium oil, but I'm good about it. I'm consistent with my oil pulling. I'm consistent with my cayenne pepper. I'm consistent with castor oil. I take castor oil drops and put it in our navel every night. Um, Castor oil can heal you. We have been sick for a long time. It's just cayenne pepper powder. Cayenne pepper are skinny. I got some, but they weigh in the house. But they skinny and long. Red peppers. Some of them can be yellow, but we mainly have the red. How many flakes to 1 cup of distilled? So when I do my magnesium chloride flakes, is 1 cup of magnesium chloride flakes to 1 cup of distilled water. Put it in a spray bottle. Spray yourself. Your arms, your legs. If you got restless leg, or I got neuropathy in one foot from nerve damage, I spray my foot. But I also put cayenne pepper on the bottom of my foot. I put castor oil on a napkin. I put some castor oil on a napkin, sprinkle some cayenne flakes on it, put it on the bottom of my foot, put a sock on, put my boot on, or do it at night for a few hours. It'll help with the circulation in your foot. Um, Heat up the body, fight off disease. I'm telling you, these are all things we can grow. We can grow castor. We can grow castor plants. I use the Heritage brand castor oil RN. Um, you can grow cayenne. You can grow plants to get your magnesium, but I just buy a 6-pound bag of flakes and make a cup every so many weeks or so when we need it. Um, and I stay away from the store for the most part because those preservatives and chemicals are our worst enemies. Some people say sugar is our worst enemy. I beg to differ. Now everything has changed. I was telling Facebook the other day, I said, I remember when I was younger, we had a friend, our neighborhood was real close. We had community back then. My mom and daddy knew every mother and father in our neighborhood. One of my friends' mom used to take us to Battlefield Park in Petersburg, Virginia for picnics. She had to ask, let me ask your mama know what because most time it was just me and my youngest brother. But then she had her daughter, and then we had other friends, so she might have had like 7, 8 kids with her. None of us came with a allergy card because we all could eat peanut butter and jelly. If she made bologna sandwiches with mustard on them, we was all eating bologna sandwiches with mustard and potato chips and whatever juice or water she had, that's what we had. Nobody was allergic to grass. Oh, such and such can't go because he's allergic to grass. So, that he can't go. No, none of these issues. We all went. We played in the same grass. We picked the same flowers. We played in the same blueberry, blackberry patch. Poured sugar on them and ate it. And most of us are okay today. One of our friends passed away, but he was in a car accident. That wasn't even because of his health. Um, Now a lot of kids are allergic to peanuts, gluten free, allergic to the the grass, them chemicals, y'all, chemicals and pesticides. It ain't even that they allergic to it, honestly. So that's just my thing. So the same thing with sugar. What are they spraying on? What are they doing? How is sugar even made? I'm always relaxed, Melissa. So I don't know. I'm always pretty relaxed. Um, that LP definitely look into castor oil. It'll save your life. Oil pulling is oil pulling can clean your sinuses. It can clean your lungs. It can clean your mouth. It's good for your oral care. It can help reverse cavities, can clean, whiten your teeth. It can do so many things to you. So oil pulling is just taking coconut oil, organic coconut oil, and putting a scoop of it in your mouth, a teaspoon or so in your mouth, and swishing it around for, I say 3 to 5 minutes. But the longer you do it, the better off it is. And once you get ready to spit it out outside, because you know that coconut oil just gonna really solidify. You don't want to do that inside your drains. But at the benefits of oil pulling. We do mix herbs. I infuse herbs with some of everything. Herbs are our life, y'all. Herbs are our life. I kind of didn't really pay it too much attention. You know, I didn't really pay it attention. I just was like, yeah, I knew this stuff existed. But now, 20 something years of high blood pressure medicine, 10 plus years of major pain, you could just use the coconut oil. It's gonna pull. You're probably gonna be blowing your nose when you finish, but it's gonna help clean your sinuses. I have a whole different outlook on herbs and food. You know, um, do I melt the coconut oil? It'll melt in your mouth. Nope. I just put what I do is I got these little ice trays. So I infuse everything. I infuse stuff with herbs. I make a pain relief cream that is great. Thank you, Georgia girl. I make a pain relief oil. I put a little bit of castor oil in it. I infuse different plants that we grow, moringa, mints, lemongrass, all these different healthy plants. I infuse with uh pain away. I call it pain away oil. You can rub it. I got an arthritic thumb. This is what made me create this oil. Played with this oil for months until we got it down. This finger give me a hard time at night. I rub that oil on it and it go away that quick. It's just gone. So I think herbs are amazing. We just have to learn what herbs are for us and how should we use it. The pain away is the bomb. Yes. Another one of your friends, um, I just sent her pain away off today. That pain away is amazing. Um, and it's mainly herbs, you know. It's a process. So but you gotta give it a try. You gotta give these herbs a chance. When you start these herbs like cayenne can cure so many things. I don't know why I keep doing that, kicking me off. But hopefully y'all can hear me now. I tried to move closer to the house. Can't find horseradish. You can make fire cider. Got you back. Good. You can make fire cider without horseradish. Salon Diva. You don't really need that. Put a little extra onion in there. I will have paint away at Soil Family Expo, but it's being consistent. Cayenne pepper. I was telling Andale. She said I'm afraid of cayenne because hey, broke. Do I have any tincture? I'll check. Send me a message and I can let you know if I have any. Oh yeah, I do have cayenne tincture. I do have cayenne tincture. So yes. Um, I told Andale to take cayenne pepper. Andale also got paint away oil. So Saturday morning, Andale went live and she was talking about how her hands were so bad. And I said, well, your oil will be there on Monday. Look, I tell Bobby all the time, odd time or God time. The post office told me Andale's package would arrive on Monday. When Andale called me on Sunday, she said, oh, I just came in the house from taking a fence up and doing some work in the yard. What? She said, yeah, I put your oil on and girl, I had so much energy and my hands felt so good. Let me tell you, God's time or our time, God trump everything. Everything. We might say it didn't work out the way I wanted to. What's more important, our time or God's time? Because he know what he doing. We just, you know. And they'll say, I worked in that yard, you know. And I told her, stay at it because it, you know, you gonna hurt, but just stay at it. Give your body time to heal. And over time, your body will heal. Suffer from sciatic nerve pain, me too. Put even if you don't have castor oil now, Grammy, put olive oil. I just put it on a napkin, spread some on a napkin, and I put some cayenne powder, cayenne pepper on that napkin. Put it on the bottom of my foot and put a sock on. That'll help him with that sciatic nerve too. But he definitely need castor oil in his navel. I'm telling you, y'all, it can heal you. It ain't. I don't have a doubt in my mind that I could have healed my fibroids if I'd have cut out the store. Major issue, and our skin products. You know, we make our own soap now because what's in that? Everything got preservatives in it. Just send me an email, Carol, or yeah, send me an email because you on Facebook. Let me see, pop my email up. But you know, and I love to share this information because it helped me. Um, have a good day, LP. It helped me, and it didn't just help me overnight. I had to be consistent with it. Now, I don't know what that castor oil did to me, but I swear it was overnight. I put castor oil on one achy night and I woke up not in pain. And I was trying to figure out what happened while I was asleep because my back ain't hurting. I sat around for 2 days trying. One day I cried all day because I couldn't believe it. So you put castor oil in your navel for fibroids. Um, I will put it in my navel, but for fibroids, I would also put it in a panty liner and put it on too. Um, when you things like fibroids, um, ulcers, things, gut issues or reproductive issues, I would rub castor oil all on my stomach, and I would put a heating pad or something over it so I can sleep with it all night. I use the Heritage brand, the big. Well, I get a big bottle, but the Heritage brand is in an amber bottle with a pink looking label. It's Heritage brand. I like that brand. It's real thick. Um, and we put it in our navel every night. Bobby don't have any aches and pains, but he didn't sleep too well. Like he would be up all night watching TV or listening to a podcast, and I wanted him to sleep. Keeping your skin clear, soft, and fewer breakouts. Good, Reba. Good. Um, since he been doing castor oil, Bobby sleep. He get up at night, go to the bathroom, and he go back to sleep. That's it. So I do my coconut oil. I do it for about 10 minutes, but 3 to 5 minutes is good. Valrita, 3 to 5 minutes is good. I do infuse my. I'm gonna do another video. What I did was a bunch of videos. I don't know my phone. They want me to buy a new phone, so they said I ain't had no storage. They wanted me to buy storage, and I refused to. So something we were doing, and we erased a lot of my videos. But I get the 32 ounce bottle. It's like $30, $10 an ounce. Um, but that's look, I use it every single day. Um, far as oil pulling, I take coconut oil, I put it in a pot, and I put my herbs in there. Whatever herbs are good for um oral care. Definitely cinnamon. I use star anise, and I use um fennel seeds and clove. I put them in a pot, and I think I use mint. I do use mint. Put them in a pot, and I let it just simmer or stay warm for 8 hours or so throughout the day, and it infused that coconut oil with all these herbs. Then I pour them in a little ice tray and put them in a freezer so they can solidify. I pop them out in a little container. I keep them in the refrigerator. Every morning after I get my looking for the video. So I'll put it out. I'll work on one today. Mint, fennel, clove, coconut oil. Yeah, and you can put some cinnamon in it if you want. I just drop a cinnamon stick in there and just let it infuse. That is what I do my oil pulling with. Now we got these little drops. We just pop them in our mouth. They'll dissolve, and I come out here and feed the rabbits or whatever I'm doing. And before I'm going to the house, I spit it out here on the ground, and then I can wash my mouth out. Or Bobby said, oh, it don't taste bad, so I'm good. Um, but you just don't want to spit that down your drain because it's gonna clog up. So, but that's oil pulling, and you definitely want to check in the benefits of that. But it's amazing. I love it. I love it. Patricia's birthday is 3/27. All right, happy early birthday. Um, these things have helped me. That's why I think it's important to talk about them. Our platforms are growing like crazy. Facebook is definitely growing like crazy. So we repeat ourselves a lot, but it's because we want people to hear this. We don't want to see anybody sick or suffering or hurting. Now I know a lot of people don't have time to be making bread 2, 3 times a week or whatever. You have time to do. We have time to do better because I don't know everybody's personal story. And everybody's personal story really isn't my business. But what I can say is we have time to do better, and our life depend on it. To see our friend live 108 years, y'all. That lady lived 108 years. She was so happy. She was so happy. At 100, she was 107. She died on her 108th birthday. She was so happy. I was like, you know what? We got to do better. We have time to do better. Even if I had a 8 or 12 hour job, I will still make time to come home and make something so that we don't have to depend on the store so much. It doesn't take much. Yeah, that making bread is kind of intimidating to a lot of people. It's kind of intimidating, but you'll get it. You'll get it. It's a blessing. I said last night, God got a blessing with our name on it, and He do. We do have to help each other. We got to help ourselves first, and then we can help each other. So I think our story is important because it can help somebody. And Bobby and I always say we can help one person. We do good. We doing good. We can help one person. And sharing our story is to help somebody. Herbs definitely work. Look into the benefits of oil pulling. Look into the benefits of castor oil. Look into the benefits of cayenne pepper. Look into the benefits of magnesium. These are the only things that we basically got on our radar right now. Do we still collect other herbs and have things? Absolutely. Because we don't know. Our neighbor might call and say, hey, I need. If we can go in our apothecary and get it and share it with our family and friends, we will. But if a day come where we need it, we're gonna do what we have to do. We got it. Now we ain't got to try to figure out how we gonna get this or what are we gonna do now. I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna try to help my family and I'm gonna try to help my friends. So this is why we share our story and share what worked for us. Is it gonna work out the same for you or other people? We don't know, but it don't hurt to try. Herbs don't hurt. I was breaking down the difference in synthetics and herbs the other day. Your synthetic medicine is gonna do its job, supposed to. Um, your synthetic medicine, like me taking blood pressure medicine, it's gonna drop my blood pressure. What if one morning my blood pressure was low? I take my blood pressure medicine. It's still gonna drop my blood pressure. It's not gonna say, oh, her blood pressure is decent today, even though she took the medicine. We don't need to drop it anymore. Nope. That synthetic medicine gonna say, I am here to drop your blood pressure, and that's what I'm gonna do. Same thing with your medicine to control your sugar. You take insulin and your sugar low. It ain't gonna say, her sugar, it was 101. We only need to drop it maybe 1 point or so. We gonna keep it just like this. It's okay. Nope, that insulin gonna drop your blood sugar level. This cayenne pepper, it ain't gonna drop your blood pressure. It's gonna regulate it. It's gonna work on whatever need to be worked on. If I had a stomach ulcer and didn't even know it, guess what? That cayenne working, and it ain't gonna hurt me. I told Aunt there's a difference in hot pepper, like these habanero, ghost peppers, Carolina Reaper, jalapeno. You got to be careful with those. I said, but cayenne is a herb. Look at the benefits. She said, I was afraid that the cayenne would upset my ulcers. I said, cayenne is known to heal ulcers. So do your research. Help yourself. Do your research. Oh, I do drink a little beet juice every now and then. I ain't too good at that. But yeah, we need to. You know, they they don't tell us these things because they don't want to cut big pharma pockets. One day they gonna take our channel because I don't we gonna talk about it. But it's okay. It's okay. Somebody heard it, right, y'all? Y'all heard it. And y'all share these videos out so people hear it. It's just y'all heard my chickens. It's just, am I ready for this? That's her egg laying song. Look, here she come out the house. She like, child laid a big one. um, we just gotta take it serious. I ain't paying for no medicine no more. I plan on the rest of my life being the best of my life. I want to drop these seeds out here in the yard and grow my meds. I can grow my cayenne. I can grow my castor oil. I can grow my magnesium. It's all up to me. It's all up to you what you really want. Life is great. God gave it to us. He provided for us. We just got to be serious about it. We got to stop being lazy about it. I was lazy for a long time. I was lazy. I was even lazy with my synthetics. Some days I'm like, I don't feel like taking them pills. And all I had to do was sit on the bed, pop a bottle open, and dump a pill. I ain't feel like it. I ain't feel like it. Now I feel like this. That cayenne give me so much energy. The other morning I was like, I done lost my mind. I have baked bread. I mean, I did like 5 different things before 9 o'clock in the morning. Uh-oh, broke. I got you. I got you, broke. Um, it's crazy. Crazy energy. Yeah. So, magnesium, you can eat these plants contain a lot of magnesium, but again, we ain't gonna eat enough, consume enough. So I just use the oil to make sure we good. Hey, Callie, we talking about living, Callie. I've been taking my cayenne pepper shots with water in the morning. So, Melissa, is it giving you energy? Because it give me a whole lot of energy. This morning, I was like, let me take my energy shot so I can think better. But I'm telling you, those herbs work with you. They don't work against you. I just bought a bag of magnesium chloride flakes off Amazon. Magnesium chloride flakes. It's a 6-pound bag. It was like $19. Um, Magnesium chloride flakes. I take 1 cup of the magnesium chloride flakes and I mix it with 1 cup of distilled water. Remember, um, yes, cayenne pepper is safe for diabetes. It is. Remember, you want to use non-chlorinated water because that magnesium is being absorbed into your body. Think about what the tap water got in it. you know, all of those chemicals to make it safe. So you want to use pure, clean water, so that when you spray this magnesium oil on your body and it's absorbed in your body, it's not taking those chemicals with it. I mix my cayenne with turmeric. I mix my cayenne with turmeric and my morning water instead of black pepper. Yeah. So the thing with turmeric, you need black pepper. Well, you need some. It's different things you can use with turmeric to help your body absorb it, but it need that black pepper. Even the cayenne, the difference, you got to look at the difference in cayenne and black pepper. Most people think a hot pepper is a hot pepper. They all have different benefits, and different things. So just check into the benefits of each one. That way you can make sure, you ain't missing out on nothing. Didn't address what's causing blood pressure. Got to take long haul of life most of the time. So my blood pressure was hereditary. My dad passed away at 52. He had high blood pressure. Um, Plus I used to eat what I want. I think, I ate what I wanted. I didn't exercise and I just went on with life. Um, I honestly think that a lot of the chemicals and preservatives in the store add to all of our ailments. So I'm off all my meds. And remember, my blood pressure was normal at 180, 190 ish, over 100 ish, usually higher. So I started the cayenne, magnesium, castor oil pulling. These are the only 4 things I do. All of these are natural things compared to the synthetics. And the thing, me and Bobby was just talking about the synthetics. The thing with the synthetics is you I've been on blood pressure medicine a long time, to the point eventually it would have gotten to, oh, we need to put you on because your kidney's weak. um but we need to put you on this because something else. Now this synthetic medicine is causing other issues. They putting you on other pharmaceuticals to cure these issues, was causing more issues. Bobby said, I remember going places and the counter would be, he said, I would go on calls and the counter is just full of meds, full of meds. I said, yeah. I remember some of my family members having that, full of meds. Husband medicine here, and wife medicine here. Why? Because all this medicine, they started off with 1 pill, then they gave you something else, then they gave you 3 other pills, then they gave you something else. So it's gonna keep on building up. And all of a sudden I'm on 18 different pills every day because the medicine to mess me up and cause all these other issues. We gotta stop that. I really us a beautiful life. We gotta take control of it. That's all I'm saying. So while my phone is tripping, y'all, we love and appreciate y'all. Y'all know I can have these talks every day, all day. I'm gonna keep having them until they shut us up because it can help somebody. Do your research, get your herbs. They can help you. And pass the word on because even if it's not for you, somebody else might say, you're right. I need to fight for my life and take my life back. Um, I just washed and my mouth feels so clean. I'm telling you, ain't it weird? It's just coconut oil. It's weird, but yeah, it's a miracle worker. Um, what oil do you use? Coconut oil. We use coconut oil for oil pulling, and there's tons of benefits. Talking about, but tell me for sciatic pain relief, castor oil in the navel and cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is good for anti-inflammatory too, which help with all that nerve pain. I did, because I don't do it anymore. I used to couldn't stand to have a shoe on my foot all the time. For my sciatic side of my body that hurt so bad, I put you can use olive oil or castor oil, put it on a napkin and put some cayenne pepper on it, put it at the bottom of your foot and put a sock on. That'll help with the circulation and it'll help with that pain. You may have to do it for a few days, but you'll get some relief from it. Um, Platinum today, I'm telling you. What to take for high blood pressure, cholesterol, cayenne. Cayenne pepper. Look into the benefits of cayenne pepper. I call that my blood pressure medicine. Cayenne pepper. It give me energy. It keep my blood pressure good. But also, I did cut out a lot of things from the store. I make most of the things that we want from hair, skin products, food, um, a lot of things. It's a combination of things, y'all. The chemicals and the preservatives are not good for us. We get this stuff in our body, and what is it doing? It's just there. So, um, it's cayenne pepper. I would definitely look into these simple things. Look into the benefits of cayenne. Look into the benefits of castor oil and how many things just those two alone can help with. Um, you can't put cayenne in honey. You can. I know some people say just put it in a capsule. The thing about me, I'm lazy. So if I got a capsule cayenne, when I run out of capsules or something, I ain't gonna go buy none. You can buy them. I ain't buying them. Um, I'm just better off. I got a jar with some powder in it. I just get a little bit out of there, take it, and keep it moving. So you got to do what's convenient for you. I take about a quarter teaspoon of cayenne powder every morning. Um, yeah, and it's cheaper that way too. I ain't gonna burn up my allowance. I'm a I'm a housewife, so I get an allowance. I ain't gonna burn my allowance up buying cayenne pepper pills when I could just grow some cayenne and I can spend my money the way I want, even though I don't really spend money. But I got an allowance, I can't stress Bobby out and his pockets out too, because the little bills we gotta get them paid. Plus, I don't want to stress them out. So we just grow cayenne. I freeze dry them. You can dehydrate them, and I put them in a coffee grinder or a blender, and I blend pepper up, and that's our cayenne. I don't buy capsule. As a matter of fact, I got a whole bag of capsules in the house, vegan capsules. I just won't use them because I just won't. So I just suck it up and take my cayenne. Now cayenne, I do infuse honey with cayenne pepper. When you fry some chicken, that's your dip right there. That sweet heat. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Ah, how much cayenne pepper should I use to take? So I use a little shot glass just because I don't like hot stuff at all. So if I use that little after you drink, you eat a piece of fruit. After I yeah, budget prepper. Ooh, backlash. What's up? I just use a little shot glass. So I put a quarter teaspoon or so in that little glass and I put a little bit of water because I only want that one little quick shot. I don't like hot stuff. I just wanted to wash down and be gone. And I get a couple shots behind it and I'm done. What you messing with? So simple, but do your research. I do have veggie capsules, but I ain't gonna keep filling them up. So I just got myself used to just the cayenne by itself, and I'm good to go. What do you want from me? I know you want me to come. Come here. Here. He like, no, I think I want to come and see everybody. Where is he? Come here, boy. He's such a mama's boy, y'all. So two of the dogs are in the house, and Thor is out here with me because Nala and Trudy fight all the time, and I ain't want them fighting while I was trying to do this live because they crazy. It's 65 here, and I'm freezing. So do your research. Cayenne pepper, whatever your issue is, Google. Uh, Barbara O'Neill is my best friend, y'all, and she don't even know me, but that lady is my best friend. She ain't never heard of Sherry Black, but Barbara O'Neill can teach you all of this stuff. I listen to her all day and all night. Issues that we don't even have, I still want to hear it. Check out Barbara O'Neill. She is amazing. You can find videos of her on Instagram, and I think she was good friends with Dr. Sabi. But Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, you can find a whole lot of videos of her telling you about these herbs. It's amazing. Do your research. It is very, very, very important. I do bathe in my magnesium flakes too. Um, she know me. I feel like she do. I be like, girl, look. I be listening to Barbara O'Neill. I be like, I know that's right, girl. Yeah. And then at the end, I'd be like, all right, I'll call you back in a little while. Them videos have me gone. I'll be like sitting there writing stuff down. Do your research. It's important. You be amazed. You be amazed at what she can teach you. They don't want her to teach it to us. So get that knowledge while you can. I'm telling you. It's important. It's saving our lives. We love and appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for all the shares. If I missed any stars, I'm so sorry. It don't even pop up over here on StreamYard, but thank y'all for the stars, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube, for all the love. We appreciate y'all. And y'all know I'll be back. Y'all know I'll be back. Because I can't stop talking about it because I feel that good. And these things are simple. If we can do it, you can do it. Soil Family Expo, April 5th through 7th, 2027. Whoop, 2024, not 2027. 2024. We're about a week and a half, about 2 weeks away or so. So ready. I'm so ready to see y'all and hang out and eat all the good food Savannah got to offer us, even though it ain't good for us, it's good to us. We're going to have a good time. I'm like broke. I'm here for a good time. So y'all have an amazing day. Do some research. If you like to, Butler, if you got a certain size table you want to bring, you can bring your own. I'm gonna send out an email soon between the next day or two about that. So y'all do some research, do something you love to help the people that you love, including yourself. Until next time, don't let nobody steal your joy.